Building a Pokemon trading card game deck has never been easier than it is right now. There are infinite resources when it comes to finding strong deck lists and purchasing single cards. But myself, professional caster Chip Richey, and multi-time Pokemon champion Azul GG wanted to see what it would be like if we built decks the good old-fashioned way, using the cards that we ourselves pulled from booster packs. In each episode of this series, we will be splitting the packs of a Sword and Shield era booster box, open them up, and then do our best to build a functioning deck. Then, in each following episode, we will split a new booster box, going in release order, and add those new cards to our existing card pools, expanding the amount of cards we can work with each episode. And yes, we will be opening an Evolving Skies booster box at some point in this series. The loser of each episode will also receive 6 pity packs to try to give them a hand to catch up with their pulls. Now sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the Sword and Shield Evolution series. In the last episode, Azul and I both totally pivoted our strategies away from what we did in episode 1. But ultimately, the Boltund V Vikavolt deck that I put together was a little too strong for Azul's new Colossal Toolbox deck. In this episode, we will be opening up Darkness Ablaze. This set, of course, is headlined for the collectors by Charizard VMAX. But competitively speaking, that card is not the best. The strongest VMAXs in this set are certainly Centiskorch VMAX and Eternatus VMAX. Both have high HP, are very efficient, and could be strong options. But most realistically for this series, the strongest card from this set has got to be Crobat V. Its Dark Asset ability provides powerful draw without the use of a supporter card, which is an incredible consistency boost in a limited format like this one. This card was so good, Azul actually won an international championships with Crobat V in his deck. There are also interesting trainers in this set like Pokemon Breeders Nurturing, Bird Keeper, and Rose Tower, which could provide nice options for our card pools. This set is sure to have an impact on the future of our Evolution series, but before we crack into this Darkness Ablaze box, Azul has one more shot with Rebel Clash.
All right, here we go. Number 3, lost 2 in a row, so I'm gonna get these pity packs from the Rebel Clash. I think honestly the card I'm looking for is just Scoop Up Nets. We'll see what else gets pulled. Oh, that is super good. Holy smokes. Okay, I was gonna say this as well would be pretty good. Well, I think I'm gonna be sticking maybe with my Fire Shenanigans. That is obviously a big boost to consistency, so we might just be rocking that once again. Having another of those is a pretty big deal. Being able to set up potentially 2 of them as well. Maybe we get some more Fighting and Fire Pokemon to go with it. Centiskorch exists. Centiskorch VMAX would be really, really interesting. I don't know if I'd want to play it by itself. Of course, like pulling an actual VMAX line is almost impossible. Another Pokeball is good here. That is a good grab. Don't mind the 3rd Pokeball. We might end up I might end up with like 4 Pokeball in my deck. And pretty weak at the end there. I have like 3 Speed Lightnings now, but I don't have any Lightning Pokemon to really go with them, I don't think. Oh, we also got this Turf Field. Once each player turn that play, make sure to start deck for a Grass Evolution Pokemon. Super powerful stadium. I don't think I will be using it, but we might. I have been flipping a coin, and I feel like the coin has let me down, to be honest, both times so far that I've done it. So I'm just gonna go with my instincts, and my instincts is always just the right side of the box here. So I'm just grabbing the right-hand side, and we're gonna see what we pull off here to put together. Honestly, I think the only really, really big cards from this set are Bird Keeper. Oh, I guess Rose Tower is kind of cool too. Once on each player's turn, they may draw until they have 3 cards in their hand. Bird Keeper and I'm blanking. Oh, got Butterfree VMAX. Well, we'll need the Butterfree V if we want to get value out of it. Attach up to 2 base character cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon VMAX. And then what does this do? Choose up to 2 Pokemon in play for each of the Pokemon. Search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon, put it onto that Pokemon to evolve within shuffle your deck. You can't use this card during your first turn or a turn that Pokemon's put into play. Oh wait, this is super good. What? Pokemon Breeders Nurturing is insane. All right, that's really good. Crobat V. I do have 4 Quick Ball. There'll be a lot of synergy there for consistency, so I definitely want Crobat V if I can find it. More supporters though, to be honest. That's more high quality supporters. Pokemon Breeders Nurturing, that's a really high quality supporter for getting out Torkoal, whatever, so I'll probably be playing that. But yeah, Crobat V would be a huge boost in terms of consistency for me, so that's really what I'm looking for here. Starly with the Keen-Eye could be okay. Oh, I got the Rowlet. That's what I was gonna say. The Rowlet is better though. This attack does 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, but if you played Bird Keeper during your turn, it attacks for free. So I would not hate. Oh, another Rowlet, but I have to find some Bird Keepers. If we're gonna use the Rowlets, we need Bird Keepers. There's Stunfisk V. Stunfisk V is kind of cool. Another Pokemon Breeders Nurturing is great. The Stunfisk V, this Pokemon gets plus 20 HP for each metal energy attached to it. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack, you put 12 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. I do have some Metal Saucers I can put with that, but I don't think it's that good overall. Chip should still be able to like 2-hit KO it, basically. Now that I got the second Colossal, to be honest, I think I'm just like leaning towards that. Now that I got the Pokemon Nurturing as well to go with all my Quick Balls, I should be able to evolve them up into play pretty aggressively. So now we're just looking for more fire and fighting stuff to kind of go with those, I think. And I would like supporters. Supporters, Bird Keeper's the main one at this point. Oh, and, all right, well, I don't need any more Rowlets. The question is, do I get the Bird Keeper? Flip 2 coins. If both are heads, put a card from your discard pile into your hand. The card is just so bad. It is so unlikely to happen that it's probably not worth playing. They get a Blaziken here, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. It's not that great, to be honest. Man, I'm really getting no additional support for what I'm looking for, to be honest. I'm just like not finding what I'm looking for here. Yeah, the trainer cards are so few in these Sword and Shield sets. Oh my gosh. Oh, Cape of Toughness. The basic Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 50 HP except Pokemon GX. I like that still though. That can definitely find a home on, I don't know, maybe a Carpool or something. Oh, it's only basic Pokemon. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I don't utilize that. We got the big Parasol. As long as this Pokemon, this card's statue is in the active spot, prevent all effective attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to this Pokemon. I pulled another one of those early, and does not seem great, to be honest. Oh, we got an EX. Oh, we got a Full Art Piers. That is unfortunate. That is not what we are looking for at all. I don't think I'm using, all right, this has been pretty weak so far. My Full Art card. Oh no. Down to the final few packs here. Man, I am not that confident in my pulls at all. I feel like so many of my stuff was wasted on Piers. I got 2 Piers. I still feel like, oh, thank you. A Bird Keeper. Okay, 1 Bird Keeper. 2 Piers, 1 Bird Keeper. I got the Nurturing though. Maybe I can't complain too much. I did get the Nurturing. Can we get a final banger with this last pack? The Starly, already got plenty of those even if I wanted to play it. Not really. Turbo Patch. Flip a coin of heads, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your basic Pokemon that isn't a Pokemon GX. Okay, that's actually not terrible. Maybe I would play that. And then Kabu here. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 4 cards. If your active Pokemon is your only Pokemon in play, you may draw 8 cards instead. So also, Kabu's not super strong. So honestly, what did I really gain from here? Bird Keeper's good. The Colossal is good. The Full Art Piers, an unfortunate Full Art. So the Trainer Hall, honestly, from this one, like the previous ones, it seems pretty weak. The Sunfisk V is kind of cool. Wait, is the Heroescape for just G? Hold on. I actually maybe underestimated the Heroescape here. Oh, except Pokemon GX. But what's it called as a V? So I can put that on my Victini or Ninetales. Chip still has not seen my Ninetales. We'll see if he ever sees it. If I can ever get it set up. But we have more setup power. Getting the Colossals online will be easier. I have 2 Colossals now. We're running it back with the Colossal for sure. There's no question about that. The question is, how far can we go with it this time? I don't know. Gonna have to figure that out. And yeah, we'll see what the Colossal can do this time around.
Keeping things rolling here. Evolution Series Darkness Ablaze Edition. Looks like Azul has left me the left side of the box. Left me the right side last time. It was left side time number 1, so he's ping-ponging back and forth. Interesting strategy if you ask me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this set. Lots of cool potential things we could pull. Of course, just about any VMAX would be an interesting option. Crobat V is probably one of the bigger cards to potentially get out of here. Vikavolt V I'm certainly looking for. That would be really good in my current Lightning deck for sure. And then Bird Keeper as a potential supporter, and that would combo well with this little Rowlet here. An aggressive Bird Keeper-y deck could be interesting for sure. Another card I'd really like to get would be like Cape of Toughness. Boosting the HP of my Boltund would be pretty strong. We got a Kabu and there's a Swanna. Okay, now we're just looking for some Bird Keepers. We can piece together some Bird Keeper stuff potentially. There's also a Phoebus here. The Melodic has a pretty interesting ability to heal 20 damage from a Pokemon. So a little bit of consistent healing wouldn't be too bad necessarily, especially combined with like the Hyper Potion and the Pokemon Center Lady that I've got currently. Rookidee, Phoebus, and Dracovish. Dracovish has a very strong ability, Primal Law. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent can't play any Pokemon from their hand to evolve their Pokemon. The problem, of course, is that it does have to evolve from the rare fossil, though. This is also the set that does have the Mad Party stuff, so yeah, that's a thing, technically, I guess. Azul, I'm pretty sure, did not have Boss's Orders in his card pool last time. I did not see it in his deck once. If I can just stick a Dracovish active on like the 3rd or 4th turn, start attacking with it, he might not be able to evolve anything. That is actually kind of interesting, and I've got something here. It is a Charizard V, okay, and you know, Glimwood Tangle, sure. 220 damage, and I do have to discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. So the fire option on the table now, potentially for me, as something that I could go with if I get a Charizard VMAX. My Charizard is my favorite Pokemon. This is Darkness Ablaze as well. How could I not go the Charizard route? That would be interesting for sure. Oh, another Ultra hit. Oh, it's a Full Art. What is that? Houndoom V, another fire type. They just want me to play a fire deck, I guess. Searing Flame, your opponent's active Pokemon is now burned. And then Vengeful Flame. If any of your benched fire Pokemon have any damage counters on them, this attack does 100 more damage. Yeah, very cool to get the full art version of the Houndoom. Not totally sure if I'll be able to piece that together. I don't think I've seen anything that feels better than my current Lightning stuff at the moment, to be honest. Nothing much there. Rose. You know, if I did get a VMAX, Rose is an interesting option. Attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon VMAX. If you attached any energy in this way, discard your hand. I think at some point in this series, someone has got to make a VMAX for sure. It's just too unlikely to not ever happen, but we're probably a little ways away still. Looks like I got not much going on here. The big parasol. This could be actually nice if Azul ever went back to his Sea King deck. Could prevent him from discarding energy from my active Pokemon with his Sea King. It's like a hard counter card, to be honest. We got a Ducklet there, Flygon, Familiar Bell, and the Rose Tower. This is a pretty interesting stadium. I think it's pretty unlikely I'll be able to discard my hand down regularly enough to get good value from that card. I do have a couple Rose, so if I did get a Charizard VMAX, and maybe I could play a VMAX deck, the Rose Tower engine could be a thing. And I do have a gold card here. Ooh, there's some gold Pokemon, I think from previous sets. I remember seeing Rillaboom is one. A Rillaboom would be pretty interesting because I do have the other Rillaboom from the base set. Oh, and it is the Rillaboom! I called it, holy cow. And the Pokemon Breeder's Nurturing is really nice as well. Wow, the double voltage beat potentially. Searching my deck for 2 grass energy, attaching them to one of my Pokemon. Very interesting. Can I switch away from my current lightning deck though? If I ever get 2 Rillaboom in play, that is 4 extra energy into play every single turn. That seems really, really good. There's a Heat Fire energy, could go with my fire Pokemon here. The fire Pokemon this card is attached to gets plus 20 HP. I think I would need some good like attacking colorless Pokemon potentially in order to switch to a grass deck, because I don't think my grass attackers are necessarily the best. Another Pokemon Breeder's Nurturing is nice. This is the second one I've gotten. Very good for evolution decks. Probably a card that'll make its way into my deck as I don't have that many supporter cards, and it's extra outs to getting Chinchino in play quickly. What is wrong with this card? Can you see that? I don't know if that's visible or not. The Panseer, it's like dirty. What the heck? Some sort of error, actually. I don't know. It's probably worth $1 million now that it's a hollow error. And there's a Mr. Rhyme, so I've got a couple Mad Party people, but I don't think Mad Party is gonna come together. Would need way too many specific Pokemon. Pincurchin, okay, you know, that's another hollow card. Ooh, that is an interesting one though. The Turbo Patch. That is a way to get more energy into play in my Boltund deck for doing boosted damage with the Bolt Storm, so that could be nice. And it looks like I've got something in here. Hippopotas, and we've got, is it Vikavolt? Please tell me this is Vikavolt V. Oh, let's go, dude. Vikavolt V? Are you kidding me? And the Cape of Toughness as well? Oh, buddy. That is gonna be a lot for Azul to potentially deal with here. A caped Vikavolt or a caped Boltund, so much HP. I mean, now I've gotta stick with my lightning deck. Like, how could I go to the grass stuff, even with the Rillaboom? I think the only thing that would maybe make me debate changing would be Charizard. And even then, Charizard is so weak. And there's that Melodic I mentioned. This is just an interesting one. I'm not sure if I'll play it, but it's a cool card to have in my pool now that I could use at any point in the future. Once during your turn, you may heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. So maybe if Azul ever has like a good spread deck or something like that, the Melodic is a decent little answer. I still don't have a Bird Keeper. I got 2 packs left, so 2 more shots at getting one. Hard to complain about this opening though. Ooh, and I think I have a Rainbow VMAX. I'm not gonna lie, I can see like the tiniest little edge of it. I low-key think it's Scizor VMAX. Let's see. Blowing Smoke. Salamence VMAX, yo! And the Powerful Color Synergy. That's my second Powerful Color Synergy. If this last pack had a Salamence V in it, I mean, Sonic Double. This attack does 40 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. I could do like a Rillaboom Salamence VMAX deck. Last pack. Salamence V, one time. I'm going to do the code like this, so I don't know if it's green or white. I'm going to do the pack trip, and I'm calling for a Salamence V. Let's see it right now. I'm okay with that. Bird Keeper, Steenie, Furret, Hippopotas, Sentret, Larvesta, Morlul, Toxel, Teddiursa, and it is a Manectric. Hey, that's a lightning Pokemon though. 150, 30 damage to 1 of your benched Pokemon. Probably not the best. I think I'm gonna stick with my other lightning guys for now. Man, how could I ever switch off of my lightning deck after pulling a Vikavolt V? That's like one of the cards I wanted from this set. It would have been so cool to get a Salamence V. I could use this potentially, but unlikely now at this point. Hits-wise, I don't think Azul has gotten like any gold card or any rainbow, so I am feeling pretty good about the sides of the boxes he keeps leaving me. Let's get down, let's get to building and see what I can put together. Check, check. As you can see here, not a lot has really changed for me from the last set. I mean, I got the Vikavolt V in there, which is a huge upgrade in addition. It's Paralyzing Bolt attack, 50 damage, and your opponent can't play any items during their next turn. Pretty strong. And then Super Zap Cannon, 190. Potentially one-hit KO something. So yeah, I'm not upset about it. I got the Cape of Toughness in here to boost the HP of Boltund V or Vikavolt V, whichever one is most necessary. I did add in the Tool Scrapper, which is something I had last time. I didn't play it. Being able to potentially get rid of Azul's Big Charm or Air Balloon, or if he pulled his own Cape of Toughness, I think could be really, really nice. I actually pulled an Area Dose, which has an ability that says when you evolve it, you get to bring up one of your opponent's benched evolution Pokemon. I really wanted to play that so I could have just multiple Gust options, which is something I don't know that Azul has access to. The problem is that I didn't pull any Spinnerack, so not an option for me. Other than that, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I got the 2 Pokemon Breeders Nurturing in there, so I've got like a Sonia for my basics, Pokemon Breeders Nurturing for my evolutions type thing going on here. Of course, Breeder doesn't work with Drizzile or Inteleon, but I can go get all my other evolutions and play Chinchino, Electivire, Charjabug, or Vikavolt, so seems very much worth having. Drop to Water Energy, just have the one now, which I think is fine. Can find it with the Energy Search or get it back with Trading Court, so that I have the option to attack with Inteleon. Here's my deck. Very much looking forward to playing it once again. I'm pretty happy with how things are rolling for me here in this edition of the Evolution series. Let's see what Azul has cooked up.
So I feel like the half of the box this time around was probably the weakest I've had so far. No big inclusions, basically at all. We did get the second Colossal, but that was from the pity packs, of course, so we're going a little bit more heavily into the Colossal line. I got a 3/2/2 Colossal. Colossal, of course, accelerating, fighting on a fire energy from our discard pile to our Pokemon in any way we like. Making that thicker is nice. I'm still heavy on the Salazzle as our opener. 4/3 Salazzle line here. Got the Victini. I still have the Ninetales, of course, as our big V Pokemon. Ninetailed Shapeshifter, copying one of our active opponent's Pokemon's attacks, and Flamethrower 180 for 4, and the Victini with the Energy Burst for 2 fire, 30 for each energy attached to both active Pokemon. And I got the Rowlet in here for the Wind Shard for 3 colors, so I could set it up in a single turn with Colossal, or its ability says if Bird Keeper was used during this turn, it actually attacks for free, 1 charge, 60 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So a decently heavy snipe attack there, can pick off 60 HP basics. I don't have the Zigzagoon in here, so I can't pick off 70 HP basics, but I don't think we need to be super aggressive with it. I still got the 2/2/1 Inteleon line here, the 1/1 Chinchino line, 2 Rare Candy, because I just do want to get to double Colossal as soon as possible. More outs to Colossal just seems really, really good. For the supporters, 2 Dan, the Hop. I got a Bird Keeper. I was hoping for more Bird Keepers. Have to settle for 1. Still have my Marnie in here. I did get 2 Pokemon Breeders Nurturing. Choose 2 of your Pokemon in play for each of those Pokemon. Search your deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it, and then shuffle your deck. 3 Pokeballs still, a Great Ball, 4 Quick Ball, a Pokekid, the Boss's Orders. For the tool cards, I cut the Scarf. I just have an Air Balloon, a Big Charm, and a Cape of Toughness now. I think that seems fine. 2 Energy Search, 1 Ordinary Rod for recovery, and then for the Energy Split, exactly the same as the last one. 5 Fire, 3 Fighting, 2 Capture, and a Water Energy, and that's it. That's what we're going with. I don't expect that much more out of the deck, to be honest, which is kind of unfortunate, but yeah, I'm not like that confident going to this one, so because not that I didn't really gain that much, but who knows, maybe this time around it'll work a little bit smoother.
Okay, so full transparency here. Azul and I were just playing a game, and I was smoking him, and his only win condition was to call in a favor from God or something like that. Circuited the power in our whole house, and that meant that our file got corrupted. So we got to start over. So we know a little bit about each other's decks here this time, but we're gonna just run it back and start fresh.
We might play in certain ways. I'm aware of Chip's Tool Scrapper.
I got him with the Tool Scrapper, bro. But you think you were gonna win that game?
No, I could have won though. You had 1 attacker set up. I had 1 attacker set up.
Yeah.
I was feeling fine.
Well, I guess we'll flip again. Brand new game, get it all set up. So we know a little bit about each other's decks. I think we both know that not a lot has changed. And I will say, right as the power went out, it was when Azul was benching his Ninetales V for the first time. So I did see that information too.
I'll take heads.
It is tails. I'm gonna choose to go first. There's gonna be some information here for my deck that you did not see in game number 1. Any predictions?
Tool Scrapper number 2.
Draw for turn. Kick it off with an Energy Search to search my deck for a basic energy card and add it to my hand.
Also, item lock was better back then because it showed off tool cards as well.
Yep, tools are items.
Back in my day.
Man yells at clouds. So off of the Energy Search, I'll grab myself a basic Lightning Energy. I will bench a Sobble, attach a basic Lightning Energy for turn to my active Vikavolt V. Azul, I will pass.
All right, sounds good, Chip. I'll draw for turn here. Play a quick ball, discarding a basic fire energy, searching my deck for a basic Pokemon. And off the quick ball, I'll grab a Minccino, to no one's surprise.
How deep do you think these the Chinchino is going to be in our decks? Yeah, it's probably going to be. It's very interesting. I feel like our decks in the last time, by episode 3, were a little bit more streamlined. Like we had thicker evolution lines, I feel like, of all of our Pokemon. Interesting change up for Sword and Shield era.
Oh, we were both just playing Charizard decks.
That is true.
I'll bench Minccino, attach for turn to Roly-Coly, and Chip, I will ram for 20.
20 damage, weakness, getting in there, draw for turn. I'll play Sonia to search my deck for 2 basic Pokemon or 2 basic energy cards, add them to my hand. And from the Sonia, I will just grab 2 basic lightning energy.
I like to see it. It's definitely weaker.
Yeah, I was hoping to top deck in energy.
Not this time. Gives me a little bit more hope here with my Minccino. Doing what he can.
I'll attach a lightning energy for turn to the Vikavolt V, and I'm going for the paralyzing bolt, 50 damage. Azul, you are unable to play any item cards from your hands.
I'll draw for turn, evolve my Minccino into a Chinchino. I'm gonna go ahead and use Make Do, discarding a Salazzle and drawing 2 cards. Gosh, it's already not looking very good. Attach return to my Roly-Coly, retreat my Roly-Coly into Chinchino, evolve my Roly-Coly into a Carkol, and pass it over to you, Chip.
Draw for turn. It's not bad. I will bench a Minccino. I will play Pokekid to search my deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, put it into my hand. And off Pokekid, I'm gonna grab myself Electabuzz and put it into my hand. Bench Electabuzz, attach an energy for turn to my Vikavolt, and I'm so tempted, Azul, to just Super Zap Cannon, to be honest, and maybe I honestly should. You only have 3 cards in your hand.
3 cards.
Leaving you with just a Carkol seems pretty good, so I think I'm gonna do it. Just Super Zap Cannon for 190, take a prize.
All right, I'll draw for turn, I'll play Pokeball. Going, if heads, search my deck for a Pokemon, add it to my hand. It is heads, and I will grab Colossal.
There he is. Fire and fighting energy from your discard pile to your Pokemon. I do notice you don't have a fighting energy in your discard pile.
Nope, not yet. I'll evolve my Carkol into a Colossal, activate its tar generator to accelerate a fire energy to it. I'll attach for turn in the form of fire energy, and then Chip, I'll pass it over to you.
Draw for turn. I gotta assume that if you had a fighting energy, that would have been the card you attached. You've got 2 cards in your hands. Could get a little interesting here. I'm gonna use Pokemon Breeder's Nurturing to choose 2 of my Pokemon in play to search my deck for a card that evolves for that Pokemon, put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it, choosing Minccino and Electabuzz. And I, of course, will get myself Chinchino and Electivire.
Yeah, I completely forgot that this card was this good, but it's kind of funny, like back then it was terrible. Like
right.
No one played it. I think it would be played if we had this instead of Jack. People probably would have played this in the current standard format.
Sure.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, it's not that far off from Jack.
Well, and you know what the difference is that evolving Pokemon at this time were just V into VMAX, yeah. But nowadays, getting Dracloak in play is so valuable.
It's pretty good.
Right, yeah, I could definitely see this card being utilized in standard.
I mean, Jack is just better than it, but if it was a replaced over Jack, I think it could have seen play, because Jack saw a lot of play.
Then I will use Make Do to discard Electabuzz and draw 2 cards. I'll attach a lightning energy for turn to my Vikavolt V. I'm gonna cross my fingers, there's no fighting energy. And yeah, go for the paralyzing bolt. 50 damage, you cannot play any items.
All right, this is the big top deck here, Chip. It is not good enough. Well, as long as you have a lightning energy, I think this one's pretty cooked. I will tar generator to accelerate a fire energy to my active Colossal and pass over to you.
And I will draw for turn, and I do not have a lightning energy in my hand. But I do have Training Court, which can get me 1, pop back the energy, attach, and Super Zap Cannon for the KO.
All right, yeah, the turn 2 Vikavolt, pretty good.
Seemed like a rough go. I was a little worried when I checked my deck at first because I prized a lot of my very good cards.
Yeah.
AKA Vikavolt and Boss and Boltund. But the item lock, yeah, I guess it didn't make a big difference there. Vikavolt just carried me there.
Yeah.
Big basic Pokemon that can attack really efficiently. Not bad.
All right, I guess I'll go first in this one. Looking for that turn 2 rat.
Definitely a bummer for that because our first game was much more interesting than that game.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how it goes. Yeah, hopefully you can give me a good game here, Azul.
Yeah, you do have some strong turn 1 options, but I'm just gonna have to hope you don't start them. Like no Boltund start, no... I guess I haven't seen the Cost of Floor, I don't think. I don't have it in there before. Well, yeah, I'll choose first.
I'm going second.
All right.
Good luck, Azul.
Look, Chip. Definitely a lot less scary going second. Draw for turn. I'll play a quick ball, discarding my Ninetales V, searching my deck for a basic Pokemon and adding it to my hand. I'll go for the trusty Minccino. Bench Minccino, bench a Salandit, attach a fire energy for turn, and then pass it over to you, Chip.
Draw for turn. I'll play Great Ball to look at the top 7 cards on my deck, reveal the Pokemon I find there, and I can put it into my hand. I will take Gossifleur and add it to my hand. Attach a basic lightning energy for turn to the Vikavolt V, and I'll pass, Azul.
All right. Draw. Pokeball, flipping coin. If heads, searching my deck for a Pokemon. That is a big one. And I'll grab everyone's favorite rat, Chichino. I'll then use Make Do. Discarding a card from my hand, drawing 2 cards. How many cards you got in hand, Chip?
All right, Mr. Marnie. I've got 6.
Interesting, interesting. I'll evolve my active Salandit Salazzle, my bench Salandit Salazzle, attach for turn to my active Salandit, and play Marnie, drawing 5 cards. Play an energy search my deck for a basic energy card, grabbing a basic fire. I'll bench Roly-Coly, and then Chip, I will Searing Flame for 20 damage and you're burned.
So then I'll take 20 damage for burn, flip to see if I heal. I do not heal, I am still burned. Draw for turn. I'll play Capture Energy onto my Vikavolt V, searching my deck for a basic Pokemon, putting it onto my bench. From the Capture Energy, I'll grab Minchino and put it down. It's so funny, buddy.
It's just so, he's literally him, like.
He's our guy.
This is the most important card, and your deck could probably, with the double scoop now, you could probably survive up just Inteleon, but.
Yeah, I think I need a little bit more.
But you would play it if you have it.
I think based on my current hand, if I found a Drizzile next turn, it would lead to Hop. So.
Classic.
I think Minchino's probably a little
Of course,
better.
of course, of course.
I also do have more ways to find it, because I could find the Pokemon Breeder's Nurture.
No, I just mean like if you had to choose between playing the 2 cards in the deck.
Yeah. Sorry, Azul, I'll shut up.
I mean, listen, I'd hope you'd make the correct play, but.
But what? Your experience tells you otherwise? Is this the correct play? I'll Boss's Orders the Roly-Coly, bring it to the active spot.
Sounds good.
And I'll go for the Paralyzing Bolt for 50 damage. And I'll flip to see if I heal the burn. I do take the 20 still. And I stay burned.
Ooh, some say he's cooking over there. All right, I will draw for turn. Make Do, discarding Big Charm to draw 2 cards. I'll then play Pokekid, searching my deck for a Pokemon card, add it to my hand, and I'll grab the Roly-Coly. Bench the Roly-Coly, so you're still burned, so you'll take 20 going into your turn.
Correct.
I'll ram for 20.
So that's 40 from the burn as well. I will flip to see if I heal the burn. I do heal the burn, finally. And I'll draw for turn. I'll play Evolution Incense to search my deck for an Evolution Pokemon, reveal it, put it into my hand. Of course, getting him, Chinchino.
He's back, like he never left. The Energy Assist, the Make Do.
He's so good.
He does what he can.
Then I will use Make Do to discard a Charger Bug and draw 2 cards. I'll then play Pokegear 3.0 to look at the top 7 cards on my deck, reveal a supporter I find there, and add it to my hand. Ooh, interesting choice. Never mind, not even a hard choice. I will take Sonya.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know Sonya's one of them. I failed to see how this is a hard choice.
Sonya or Hop, which one? I'll use Sonya to search my deck for 2 basic Pokemon.
Hop is 3 random cards. It could be 2 basics.
I just had to think about it for about 2 more seconds.
Yeah.
And from Sonya, I will grab myself Electabuzz and Sobble.
Oh, the squad is all here.
I would have debated Pokemon Center Lady over Sonya.
That's reasonable.
Probably would have taken the Center Lady, honestly.
Make Do will get you there eventually.
I'll use Energy Search to search my deck for a basic energy, add it to my hands. Grabbing a basic Lightning.
You gonna go back in?
No.
Okay.
I think I'll just shuffle for 2 minutes for no reason at all.
Sometimes. I've done it myself as well.
I think every TCG player is
Yeah.
guilty of that at some point. Shuffle for 30 seconds and then present the cut, opponent cuts, and then you're like,
Hold on.
I'm an idiot. Attach return to Electabuzz, and I'll go for the Paralyzing Bolt, 50 damage, no items, and I can take a prize.
What I gotta do for some items around here, I'll draw for turn. I'll use Make Do, discarding an Energy Search from my hand, drawing 2 cards. I'll attach a Fighting Energy for turn to... What does that guy do again? Dude, I don't even... Attach a Fighting Energy for turn to Roly-Coly, and I'll evolve it into a Carkol, and then I will Bright Flame to KO your Vikavolt.
Goodbye, Vikavolt.
V. You get 2 prize cards.
I noticed you said it correctly.
I'm learning.
I'll promote Electabuzz, and I will draw for turn. I'll use Make Do to discard Sobble and draw 2 cards. I will use Drizzile's Shady Dealings to search my deck for an trainer card and add it to my hand. I will grab Pokemon Breeder's Nurturing, and I will use Pokemon Breeder's Nurturing to choose up to 2 of my Pokemon in play. For each of those Pokemon, search deck for a card that evolves from that Pokemon and put it onto that Pokemon to evolve it. I will just evolve the Electabuzz into Electivire. Don't make fun of me. That's what I got, brother. This one is looking rough. We'll see though. A little heads flip could turn things around, certainly.
Nah.
I'll put Training Court into play. I will use Training Court to search my discard pile for a basic energy card, add it to my hand, getting back a Lightning. Attach for turn 2 Electivire, and I'm going for Thunder Shock. 50 damage, and then I flip a coin. If heads, you are paralyzed. That is a tails.
I'll draw for turn.
I'm not feeling good if Colossal comes online here.
Make Do, discarding a Fighting Energy, drawing 2 cards. I'll then evolve my Carkol into Colossal. It's pretty cool, it's pretty chill. Made him go way back. I'll activate Draining Court to get the water. Thank you, Chip.
I'm just throwing cards at you. Sorry.
And then I will Tar Generator to accelerate a Fighting and a Fire to my Salazzle. Attach a Fire for turn. Honestly, I've been trying to get rid of these Salazzles, but I don't have anything better.
You've got the unbeatable combo set up now.
Yeah, unbeatable. All right, Bright Flame, 120 damage to your Electivire. I was thinking about going with like a Searing Flame setup, but I know you play the healing cards.
Draw for turn. Oh boy. I will use Make Do to discard Tool Scrapper. Draw 2 cards. I'm not gonna do it. Quick Ball, discarding Air Balloon. Search my deck for a basic Pokemon, add it to my hands. I'll grab Grubbin.
He grubbed.
He in. I will attach a Twin Energy for turn to the Grubbin. And I'm going for Thunder Shock, Azul.
Sure.
Gotta buy a turn here. It is heads.
All right, I am paralyzed.
Hopefully it works.
Draw for turn. I'll Make Do, discarding Water Energy, drawing 2 cards. I'll attach a Capture Energy to my Salazzle, searching my deck for a basic Pokemon. Adding it to my bench, and I will grab a Roly-Poly.
Getting through the Colossal seems like impossible at this point, to be honest.
I'll then use my Tar Generator to accelerate Fire and a Fighting Energy into play wherever I want. Fighting on Roly-Poly and a Fire on the Colossal. There's plenty in there, don't worry, Chip.
I'm just checking what you got going on, brother.
And I'll pass.
Turn successfully bought. Will it matter? Draw for turn. That's a guy, okay. I will use Make Do to discard Pokemon Center Lady, draw 2 cards. What do I do here, man? I'll use PokeKid, search my deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, put it in my hands. I will grab Inteleon from the PokeKid, I'll evolve it, and use Shady Dealings to search my deck for 2 trainer cards, add them to my hands. And I'm going to grab 2 Hop from my Shady Dealings. What's so funny?
That's terrible.
That's 2 turns of draw support.
I'm just saying it's bad. It's like, it looks bleak. I was expecting a bigger play. That's it.
I don't know what I could do.
I don't know either, but you're the one who gets the choices over here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's very telling of your situation. Like, it's bad. It's not good.
Yeah. I'll attach for turn to Inteleon, and then Azul, I'm going for the Thunder Shock for the knockout. Take a prize.
Okay, I guess that is something. Promote Salazzle here and draw for turn. Make Do away a Fire Energy, drawing 2 cards. Who's ever edited anything, just go back and make sure I didn't cheat, because I don't know when I drew this. I had this, Candy Colossal, but I don't know when this entered my hand. If I looked down at my hand, I was like, oh, maybe I'm just getting tired. Like,
did you take it off your prizes?
Oh, maybe.
Detective Pig on the case. See what he can find.
Dan, draw 2 cards. And then we play rock, paper, scissors. Well, I win, I get 2 more cards.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You never win.
I never do.
I wonder if Dan is like the new youngster, the supporter card that's gonna go all the way for you.
It might.
You would never play it over Hop though, which is the bummer.
Oh, true.
You saw nothing.
I saw something. I don't remember what it was though.
It was Hop. Oh, you already,
yeah.
You already know I have
knew
it.
about the Hop.
Actually, I have 2.
Oh, incredible Chip, incredible stuff. I will bench a Salandit. Tar Generator number 1, just accelerate a Fire Energy to Salandit. Or, hold on, let me think here.
The fact that you have 2 of those guys, I'm actually just processing that because I didn't see more than one ever. So
Yeah.
2 of those guys is pretty broken.
I'll use Training Court to recover a Water Energy. Then I'll Tar Generator a Fire Energy to my Colossal. I'll attach for turn to the Colossal. And then I will Searing Flame for the KO.
I will promote Chinchino and draw for turn. I'll play Pokeball. Flip the coin if heads, search my deck for a Pokemon, reveal it and put it in my hands. It is heads.
The Bug.
I will grab myself Charge-a-Bug and add it to the hand. I'll evolve Grubbin into Charge-a-Bug. Then I will use Make Do, discarding Big Charm to draw 2 cards. Then I'll use Hop to draw 3 cards. I will bench Boltund V, attach a basic Lightning Energy for turn to Chinchino. Then I will use Energy Assist for 40 damage, and I'll put a Lightning Energy onto Boltund V.
Draw for turn. I'll Make Do, discarding a Fire Energy, drawing 2 cards. I'll evolve my Salandit into Salazzle. I'll Training Court, Fire Energy back to my hand, and then Bright Flame for the KO.
I will promote Inteleon and draw for turn. I will then use Hop to draw 3 cards. I'll attach a Water Energy for turn to Inteleon. Probably gonna be just short still though. I'll use Pal Pad to shuffle 2 supporters from my discard pile back into my deck. And I will put back Boss's Orders and Sonia to my deck. I'll use Training Court to put a Lightning Energy from my discard pile back into my hands. And I'll go for the Aqua Bullet here, take the knockout, and I'll put 20 damage onto this Colossal.
I'm gonna promote this Colossal for turn, draw for turn, Pokeball to begin my turn. Flip a coin of heads, search my deck for Pokemon card to add to my hand. It is a fail. Play Pokemon Breeder's Nurturing, targeting Sobble to evolve it. which I will fail.
Would have been funny though.
I'll then play Great Ball, looking at the top 7 cards of my deck, taking Pokemon I find there and adding it to my hand. I'll just grab Zabel. Then make do, discarding the Zabel. Draw 2 cards. I'll play a Pokeball. Look when it feds. Add a Pokemon from my deck to my hand. It is a Tails. I will then play Quick Ball, discarding Salandit, searching my deck for a basic Pokemon, adding it to my hand, which I will also fail. Attach a Cape of Toughness, retreat my Colossal into my Victini V. What do I need? 4 energy? Which is no problem. Thanks to my 2 Colossals, I'll activate both their abilities, accelerating 2 fire and a fighting to my active, and another fighting to my bench Colossal. Then I'll activate Training Court, putting the water energy from my discard pile into my hand, attach the water energy for turn to my Victini V, and Energy Burst for the KO on your Inteleon.
Yep, I think you've got me checkmated on board here, unfortunately. I'll promote Boltund, draw. You got 2 energy in the discard pile, I guess.
I can move my Colossal if that's what you're wondering.
It's my play here, brother. If you show me an energy, we can move on. But I'll play Pokegear 3.0 to look at the top. Yeah, you got it, buddy. We'll move on to the next one. Dang. Yeah, if you get the Colossals up and running, I'm gonna have a tough time.
They're pretty good. I think I have definitely matched you at least in firepower, but you still have the slightly better support engine because you have the Scoop Up Nest, but your supporter engine is better than mine as well. Like your trainers are better.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you've got 3 Quick Ball, which is pretty strong. I mean, I do have Boss's Orders Pal Pad.
I mean, I would trade some Quick Balls for some Sonyas. The game is slow enough where we don't need to be quick. If I had a Crobat, hey, being quick's pretty good.
Well, maybe you'll get one out of your pity packs after I win this game, since I do get to choose here, and I will go first, and I hope you enjoy your pity packs.
No, that's fine. Gotta take the pities here. I wouldn't mind some more reinforcements. Specifically the Crobat, to be honest. The Crobat I feel like just sounds really good.
Yeah. What's gonna be crazy though is when Champion's Path comes out, right? So that's the next set, I'm pretty sure. Research and Marnie are reprinted as holos in that set, and it's a 70 card set.
Oh my.
We're both gonna have probably 2 to 3 Marnie and Research minimum each, so that'll even things up massively.
Yeah. It is funny going back and play. There's just no good Pokemon search at all.
Yeah.
Very little.
No Ultra Ball, bro.
I guess Quick Ball's pretty good, but like, it doesn't compare to Ultra Ball. You're going first, yes?
I am going first. Start that fella.
Same, I also start a fella.
My fella is definitely more of a fella than your fella. Oh yeah, that's a fella.
Fella it up.
Draw for turn. Fella it up.
Fella it up.
Kick it off with a Great Ball. Look at the top 7 cards. Searching for a Pokemon to add to my hand. I'll take Inteleon, add it to the hand.
It's pretty good.
I guess you could technically win here, unfortunately.
Am I for not realizing how?
Yeah, I'll attach Return to Grubbin, unless I'm misremembering what Rowlet's attack does, and pass.
I think it can only hit bench.
Okay,
I think you're safe. I do believe you're safe. Bench Ace Landit and attach Capture Energy to it, searching my deck for basic Pokemon and adding it to my bench. And I will grab... Hold up! I will grab Sobble. I'm gonna go back into my deck with Pokekid, searching my deck for a Pokemon, and I will grab Colossal.
That's not good. That's really not good. Oh my gosh.
And with that chip, I will pass it over to you.
Draw for turn. Started off with an energy search to search my deck for a basic energy, add it to my hand. So what could happen to me? You have no energy in your discard pile. Then he's got 4 retreat and he's stuck active. I'm kind of confused. Could be overthinking it, I guess. Off the energy search, I will grab myself a basic lightning energy, add it to the hand.
Honestly, it will be nice because you mentioned Marnie. It'd be nice for us both to have hand disruption. I feel like that's a big component to not have access to. Not that I can consistently find my Marnie, but
right.
I also use it turn 1 or turn 2 often. There's that lack of depth right now
right.
on your side of the field.
I will play Pokegear 3.0 to look at the top 7 cards on my deck, reveal a supporter card I find there, put it in my hand, and I will grab the Sonia.
Trusty Sonia.
I will use Sonia to search my deck for 2 basic Pokemon or 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, add them to my hand. And off Sonia, I'll grab myself Boltund V and Minchino. I will retreat Grubbin into the Boltund. I will attach an energy for turn to the Boltund, and I'll go for Electrify to search my deck for 2 basic lightning energy and attach them to my bench Pokemon however I would like. And out of respect for the Wind Shard, I'm gonna split my energy attachments here.
All right, sounds good, Chip. I will draw for turn.
I guess you just have okay, I processed it. You have Rare Candy Bird Keeper in hand. That's what's happening. Okay.
I will Quick Ball away Fighting Energy, searching my deck for a basic Pokemon, and I'll grab Rowlet.
Yeah. Grubbin, no!
I will then activate the Shady Dealings of my Drizzile to search my deck for any trainer card.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
And that trainer card will be Bird Keeper.
Makes sense why you thought for a long time on your last turn. Now it's a big combo turn to piece together.
Play the Bird Keeper, switching my Roly-Poly into Rowlet and drawing 3 cards. I'll Rare Candy my Roly-Poly into Colossal. bench another Salandit, and then Windshard KOing your Grubbin for a prize card.
Goodbye, Grubbin. Draw for turn. That's just a rude thing to top deck. I could have saved you. I'll use Pokegear 3.0 to look at the top 7 cards of my deck, reveal a supporter I find there, add it to my hands. I'll get the Sonia. Play Sonia. Search my deck for 2 basic Pokemon or energy cards. Reveal them, add them to my hands. I will get Gossifleur and... why Gossifleur what? Grubbin and Electabuzz. I will bench Grubbin. I will bench Electabuzz. And I will put a big charm on my Grubbin. And I'll go for Electrify to search my deck for 2 lightning energy, attach them to my Pokemon however I would like.
Sounds good, Chip. I will draw for turn. All right, this is literally the best card I could have top decked. Oh. You don't lose. It's just a really good card, Chip. Calm down, lock in. I'll play Dan.
That's the card we're popping off for.
Draw 2 cards, and then we play rock, paper, scissors. What is it again? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Dude, you cannot win. I'm 4-0 against him. We need a rock, paper, scissors counter for the Evolution Series. Actually, this is probably the last match that it matters because you're gonna have 3 research next time.
I will evolve Drizzile to Inteleon, which is the card I top decked.
I thought you were popping off for the Dan.
No.
It's like, I respect it, but brother.
Off of the Shady Dealings, I will grab a Energy Search and a Hop. I'll then attach the Fire Energy to my Rowlet. I'll retreat my Rowlet to a Salandit. And I'll use Flaming Avalanche of my Colossal here to get a Fire Energy on my active Salandit and a Fighting Energy on the Colossal, and then I will Smog. You're poisoned.
Draw for turn. I'll use Hop to draw 3 cards. Saved by the final one. I will Quick Ball away the Hyper Potion to search my deck for a basic Pokemon, add it to my hands, and I'll get Sobble into the mix. Do you have any energy in your discard pile?
I do not.
So I feel like there's an okay chance Boltund doesn't go down next turn. We will see. Attach return to Boltund V, and I'll go for the Bolt Storm for 160 for the knockout.
I'll draw for turn here, play Hop, drawing 3 cards. I'll attach the Capture Energy to my Colossal, searching my deck for a basic Pokemon, and I'll grab a Roly-Poly.
I think that's the first time I've seen your second capture there, so I assume that was from your pity packs. That's pretty good.
No, I've been rocking the double.
Been rocking it?
I've been rocking it.
I missed that last time.
I'll use Tar Generator to accelerate a Fire Energy to Salandit. I'll then retreat my Salandit into Rowlet, and with that chip, I'll have to pass.
Draw for turn. Do take 10. I'll attach a Twin Energy for turn to Electabuzz, and while I can, I definitely just have to go for this play. I will Boss's Orders the Colossal, and I will Bolt Storm for 160 exactly to take the knockout.
That's a big play, Chip. That might be tough to come back from, we'll see. I will promote Rowlet and draw for turn. Gonna play Dan, drawing 2 cards.
Will you finally win one?
I don't know.
On shoot?
Yep. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh my gosh.
I'm in his head, I'm in his head.
I'm not even thinking about it, I'm just throwing.
Whatever you want to tell yourself, brother.
I'll bench a Roly-Poly, evolve a Roly-Poly to Carkol, evolve a Salandit to Salazzle, and with that chip, I'm gonna have to pass it over to you.
Draw for turn. Oh man, maybe I'll establish my support Pokemon at some point, but I don't think I can do it this turn. I'll evolve Grubbin into Charjabug. I'll put Training Court in play, and I will grab a energy from my discard pile and put it into play. Attach it to Charjabug, and I'll play Pokemon Center Lady to heal my Boltund, get rid of that damage, and get rid of the poison, and I'll go for the Bolt Storm for the knockout.
All right, man, this is getting tough. Promote Salazzle and draw for turn. I will evolve my Roly-Poly to Carkol, evolve Carkol to Colossal. Just don't have anything that can tank a hit, is the problem. Actually, before I evolve this Carkol, I'm gonna play Pokemon Breeders Nurturing, targeting the Roly-Poly, and I'll find nothing. I will evolve my Roly-Poly into a Carkol, activate the Tar Generator to accelerate a Fire Energy to Salazzle, and I'll attach a Fighting Energy for turn to the Carkol, and then I'll Bright Flame for 120.
Draw for turn. Oh!
Uh-oh.
That was my best possible top deck.
No, not like this.
Oh man. Yeah, I'll play Pal Pad. I'll put back Boss's Orders and Pokemon Center Lady, and Azul, I'm going back into the deck with Evolution Incense, searching my deck for Drizzile, using Shady Dealings to get Boss's Orders, and I will bring up Colossal. That was raw 1 out of like 28 cards or something. Didn't make that happen. Then I'll use Training Court to get back a basic lightning energy from my discard pile, put it in my hands. I will attach that energy for turn to Electabuzz, and I will go for Bolt Storm for the KO.
All right, send up Inteleon, draw for turn. I'll play Pokeball, flip a coin. If heads, search my deck for any Pokemon added to my hand. Almost feels like it's a little too late now. I will grab Victini V. I'll bench Victini V, attach Air Balloon to my active, and I'll play Marnie. Shuffle our hands, they both go to the bottom of the deck. I get 5 cards, and you get 4.
I get 4.
I'll play Quick Ball, discarding a basic fire energy for a basic Pokemon. I will grab a Sobble, bench the Sobble, use Training Court to get an energy out of my discard pile. I'll grab basic fire, I'll attach return to my Victini, and I'll pass.
Draw for turn. I'll use Pokekid to search my deck for a Pokemon, reveal it, put it in my hand. I will finally get online the Chinchino. First time either of us has used Make Do this game.
Yeah,
I imagine your rat is prized.
Yeah, he is not in the deck.
I'll use Make Do to discard Electabuzz and draw 2 cards. I'll use Shady Dealings to search my deck for 2 trainer cards, add them to my hand. I will grab Pokeball and Cape of Toughness. Try to play Pokeball, flip a coin of heads, put a Pokemon from my deck into my hand, and I will indeed do just that. I'll grab myself out Electivire and evolve Electabuzz into Electivire. I will evolve Charjabug into Vikavolt. I will scoop up net the Inteleon, bench a Sobble. I'll put Cape of Toughness on my Boltund V. I will just go for the Bolt Storm for the knockout. Take a prize.
Good. I'll promote my Victini V here and draw for turn. Shady Dealings here with my Drizzile. Search my deck for a trainer card. I'll grab the Ordinary Rod, play the Ordinary Rod, recovering up to 2 Pokemon and energy from my discard pile into my deck. And I'll grab Double Colossal. I don't think this is gonna make a difference, but could get the knockout. Play the Great Ball here, look at the top. Okay, there he is.
Could go down swinging.
Yeah. Evolve to my Colossal, utilize the Charge Generator, throw some energy on my Victini V, attach the Cape of Toughness, and then Energy Burst for the KO. 2 prize cards.
Down goes Boltund. I'll promote the Vikavolt and draw for turn. Use Shady Dealings to search my deck for a trainer card. I'll grab the Tool Scrapper, and I will Tool Scrapper away the Cape of Toughness. And then I will use Training Court to get back a Lightning Energy, attach it to my active, and that should be enough here with the 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, and 220. Powerful Storm for the KO. Last prize card.
Yeah, that boss there made things impossible.
Yeah, you knowing I don't have hand disruption, sure, that's good. But
yeah,
me having access to boss,
pretty good.
And you not having it, yeah, it's pretty big game changer for sure. I don't know if I can play this lightning deck though with the threat of the double colossal, dude. How am I supposed to overcome that?
I need a little bit more consistency to get them there though. Maybe the Crobat. Maybe we'll get the Crobat out of the bonus packs. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, you get those next time, and Champion's Path on the horizon. Thanks for watching.